still sleeping on you. You look bad in your crew, now you look bad inside. I see how you flip that ass up. I'm gonna What's up? It's your girl Yadia J. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing the brain surgery recovery Q&A part 2. Let me put my phone. Sorry, y'all. We had to take a brief intermission. Just a brief intermission. If you guys like the lashes, make sure that you shop yayazipandlash.myshopify.com and go get my custom handmade lash strips. Yeah. This is from the Crowned and Called collection. This is the style Barely Basic. She's real cute. I love her. And we definitely can't forget the natural and organic homemade handmade gloss. Either this is Pretty in Pink. Isn't the color so beautiful? This is like one of my favorites from my new collection, Sweet Kisses. Baby, you don't need a lot, but me, I just love how smooth. I love how smooth that is. Y'all hear my dog? She's always doing something. But this has been the combo of the day, Barely Basic and Pretty in Pink from the Sweet Kisses collection at Yaya's Lip and Lash. A place where there's no discrimination when it comes to beauty. You in my business. Don't do that. No, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into these questions, okay? Because we got a couple questions left and I want to make sure that I get through all of them. So let's just get right into it. So the first question is, how do you deal with fear of the future of recurrence? That's a real good question. Honestly, I don't even think about it. Like, I'm very much so a faith over fear individual. So I try not to think about the bad or reoccurrence, because at the end of the day, the tumor is still in my head as of right now. And it's just a little small piece. And my tumor is a slow growing tumor. So at the end of the day, it may not be growing right now, but thankfully by the grace of God, in a few weeks I go through radiation and we don't have to worry about stuff like that. We cast our worries to God. So we're going to take the win while we have it right now. You know what I mean? The next question says, what have you learned about yourself through this journey? I love that question. I've learned that I am human. I have learned that it's okay to be willing to learn and to grow. It's okay with being uncomfortable, because sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. And I feel like for the longest of time, I will struggle with being comfortable in who I am. And now that I've went through, or I'm going through what I'm going through, it just makes me more passionate, more thankful, more grateful about life. Honestly, that's my honest answer too. The next question is, what activities are harder now? Walking far distances. I've been doing like trying to do a mile a day, and after that mile I am like ready to go to bed. So like walking far distances is definitely harder than it used to be. Another thing is it's hard to stand for long periods of time. So that's like one of the reasons why I'm not able to work right now, because like I just get so tired so easily. Other than that, like I would definitely say I can be forgetful. I don't have any like short-term memory or anything like that, but I can definitely be very much forgetful. And I used to like be able to remember everything to a T. And now it's just like I struggle with remembering some things, I guess you would say. Ain't no shame in my game, baby. Y'all probably don't even remember what you ate for breakfast yesterday. kind of already answered this question, but it says, what's something you appreciate more after surgery? Life. Don't take life for granted. I appreciate God more after surgery because, like, He is powerful. And you never really know how powerful God is until you actually, like, give Him a moment of your time and listen to Him and actually pour into Him how He pours into you. I'm trying to tell y'all better take notes. Y'all better take notes. The next question is, has your relationships with family or friends changed? I would definitely say it has brought me and my family closer. I will also say that it has definitely brought me and my significant other closer. Like, our bond is unbreakable at this point, and I thank God for that man every day. I thank God for my family too every day. As far as friends, it has definitely brought back friends and cousins, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's brought back friends and cousins that I used to be around all the time in my younger days. The friends and the family that I've grown up with, like, it's brought us back together, and I'm thankful for that. On another hand, it definitely has shown me people's true colors. It's definitely been a learning experience. It definitely has shown me, like, who really values you as a person and who is just using you as a placeholder or something that's beneficial for them in the now. So some have folded and some have standed strong, and I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. The next question is, what message do you want people to take from your journey? That God is real. Like, that's one message. Oh, and to no, let me like be for real. So like, I definitely want people to know that, like, God is real. But also, on another hand, I want people to know that it's definitely, like, very, very important to have faith over fear. And trusting in God's plan and God's timing. Like, that's something that I want people to, like, really take out of all of this. Like, you know how they say that there are people out here who are walking testimonies. Like, I'm very humble. I'm okay with being a nobody. I'm okay with just being a part of the 1%. But I truly, genuinely believe that I'm a walking testimony, because who do you know goes through 2 back-to-back brain surgeries and makes it out not only alive, but still able to do active daily living. Some things may be different now. My body may be a little bit weaker, but to still be here in His presence today, I'm not gonna start preaching on this camera because Lord knows. Y'all got some real good questions, because the next question is, how has this experience changed your faith and or perspective on life? Like, I don't want to be no saint, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, He knew we was gonna make he knew that we was gonna make mistakes. So like, I'm definitely not aiming to be perfect, but I'm definitely aiming to be like a better person, a stronger person. I'm aiming to be a better woman. I'm aiming to be a better daughter, a better granddaughter. I'm aiming to be everything that God called me to be, created me to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk within my purpose and not like walk away from my purpose or always have to like guess what my purpose is. So it's definitely changed my perspective, like faith wise. Another way that it has changed my perspective on life is like, I definitely feel like I pay more attention to like what I put into my body. I'm always looking at ways on how to make myself healthier. Like, I don't play now. Like, I don't play. Like, I have to be active. I can't just sit around and be lazy. Like, I always want to do something that's going to elevate me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always wanting to learn or try new things or just experience life. Like, I just want to live every day like it's my last, to be honest. The next question is, what are you most proud of yourself for? I'm proud of myself for not giving up, because there have been times where I've had to really just like stop and talk to God and just be like, okay, tell me what to do. Like, tell me how to feel. Tell me something, because there was one point where I just felt so empty. And I'm proud of myself for just staying the course. Like, I'm proud of myself for turning a negative into a positive and just wanting to allow God to use me as a vessel. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I'm probably going to make mistakes in the future that I have to learn from, and that's okay. I just want to be okay with sometimes not being okay and not being perfect and not having to handle all the things. I just want to only take on what God had planned for me and not worry about what he didn't have planned for me. So I don't want to take care of all the things anymore. I want what is meant for me, and what's meant for me won't miss me. So there's that. And then the last and final question is, why do you continue to share your journey online? You was trying to be funny when you asked that, huh? I would say that I continue to share my journey online because I really want to be able to look back and just tell the difference. I want to be able to watch me change, or I want to be able to watch God created me a clean heart. That's why I do the content. I do it because it genuinely makes me happy. I do it because it keeps me active. I do it because it keeps me true to myself, because I don't want to sit here and to make it seem like I'm somebody that I'm not. I want to help people and let them know that this is a safe space. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're going to come, we're going to hang out, we're going to vibe, we're going to talk. We're going to keep it real. We're going to experience life, and we're going to go through something that I'm fighting, you know what I'm saying, together, because somebody could be going through something similar to me and may need somebody on their side going through it with them. And if I could just be just a little bit of light to anybody, I'm thankful for that. So that's why I continue to share my journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are some days where I'm like, okay, maybe I should just, keep this off camera. But then there are those days where I'm like, man, but you being vulnerable and just being raw and real and just showing people what it's like, it changes people's perspectives. It may make another person want to help others just like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really aim to be like no life coach, but I just want other people to know that they're not alone, who may feel the way that I feel. I guess. I don't know. I want to document everything so I can see the growth and help others, because I know that there's people that are fighting the same battle as me, regardless of if it's brain cancer or breast cancer or bone cancer or all the cancers. We are all fighting the same battle, going on the same journey. And I just want to let you know, your girl is here. You know what I'm saying? This is all new to me, but I like to turn my negatives into positives, and this is the best way that I knew how to do it, and I'm going to keep doing so. So, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. Subscribe and hit that bell so you know when's the next time I post. And I'll see you in the next video. So, I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, bye.